Well, I'm not happy with either, really, to be honest with you.
You're not happy with a point?
No, I'm not happy with a point because I think they were there for the taking.
Yeah, they were.
I thought he went in with a very negative attitude with the midfield, and at the end of the day, I think this is one of the poorest. I think I've been going since 1972, and I would say this is one of the poorest Man United sides I've ever seen in that time, and we didn't take advantage of it. I think
we didn't, unfortunately. We should have.
At this present moment, I feel that players like Pepe, right, and he needs time to settle, but I think needs a little time out, possibly play a couple of under-23 games, I don't know. But at this present moment, he doesn't seem to be confidence-wise there at the moment. Maybe needs to be to come out a bit. I thought Saka had a fantastic game. I thought he played really well. I thought he was one of the shining lights in the performance. And Burnt Leno pulled that great save off at the end. It could have been even worse. So
fantastic.
You know, I know we're in a. Everyone says, "Oh well, we're fourth," but there's only 7 games. And to be honest with you, the 7 games I think that we've played, I think we should have had more points out of that. Really, to be honest with you, and,
we should have, yeah.
Because
I agree.
Going to be a lot of more harder games to come. Yeah, in general, I just thought it was a negative. I just don't understand it. I don't understand it. It was just they were there for the taking. I don't think. I just think the football is now. What I'm watching now is really boring to watch.
Well, after 7 games, it's only 7 games.
It's boring to watch, mate, and it's not even good to watch. And I thought it was 2 very poor sides, to be honest with you.
Well, I wouldn't agree. I wouldn't agree with that. Manchester United are a lot poorer than us. I agree. The performance wasn't the best, but we got a draw, which is better than nothing. If you ask me, I think we should have won the game. We had the chances. As usual, Manchester United got away with murder in football terms. Even though Siad could have got away with handball. I mean, I don't know how many times they're fouling Matteo and not getting a yellow card. Bukayo got pulled down, no yellow card. But, you know, it's the point, isn't it? But we have to learn from it again, and then hopefully next season we can beat them. But I'm not happy as well. I'm not happy. I'm disappointed because they were there for the taking. And you know, it's. Do
you think our midfield was a bit the selection was a bit negative?
I wouldn't say negative, but possibly more cautious. More cautious. You know.
But why should we be cautious when they're not on the best of runs at the moment?
They're not.
That's the perfect time to play them.
Yeah, it was. I thought it was.
Why are we being cautious going to their place? We should have gone there with much better on the front foot.
Yeah. But then this is what the head coach Unai would do to get a result, isn't it? He's doing what he's doing to get a result, isn't he?
Well, if you consider a point, I don't think the point now, the way they are at the moment,
it's 2 points
especially
dropped.
with a lot of injuries, half-fit players as well.
It's 2 points dropped.
It's not great. It's not good.
It's 2 points. It's better than nothing, but it's 2 points dropped, isn't it? It's 2 points dropped in the fella. We should have beaten them, but that's how Unai set up how he thought he could win the game.
There was some encouraging performance. I just feel lately. I just feel that we're not going to get this all the time. I think we're getting out of jail in games with individual brilliance from players, and it's not going to happen all the time. And I just feel that as a team, we're not functioning properly. I don't see an identity in our play at the moment. I don't see any identity in what we're doing, and I just feel that if it wasn't for Aubameyang, we'd probably be in a lot worse position than we are now. Yeah. So. Yeah. Overall, not happy, mate. I'm sorry.
We would, but then you could say that about a lot of our teams.
A few encouraging performances from Saka. I thought he had a really good game. I thought
he did. He's unlucky not to score the winner.
And actually, I thought, to be honest with you, I'm a big critic of David Luiz. I thought he didn't have a bad game either. So there we go.
No, that's true. That's true. He didn't.
Yeah, I think in general, this manager has gone a bit negative in big game. But then again,
has he though?
But then it's not, whether you're talking about big clubs or they're a big club, United, but they're not a big team at the moment. That's what, there's a difference. So we've gone there, we're playing a name rather than the actual quality of the team. So I would say, if you're talking about the game last night, I mean, I've got to say, he went negative against a team that he should have no need to. If that was Liverpool, maybe I could. Which he does actually go a bit. He does go negative.
It's negative,
slightly understand, but that wasn't the case yesterday, was it?
Or Manchester City? No, it wasn't.
It wasn't the case. This is Manchester United in name. It's not in quality. If you see what I mean, it's not the quality. So it's a hard one to. I mean, what do you feel? What do you think?
I think has it. I don't know if he has, because Liverpool, the way we set up, it all hinged on Nicholas having that chance. If he'd scored that chance, we would have gone 1-0 up, and the game would have changed completely. So against Manchester United, possibly a bit cautious, but we still had the chances to win the game. You know, so I don't know. Liverpool, I don't know. Did he set up that negatively? I don't know, because that performance was set up that way, that if we can't catch them on the counter attack and we score.
See, my angle, like last night, all right, why we haven't got the moment. Okay, well, I defend, because actually our defence didn't actually done quite well last night, but that's only because we put focused on that sort of negative attitude. But my focus is, when you're playing a team like that, you've got to go for it. You've got to really go for it. And
but can you go? But go for it without going home, especially at Old Trafford. I think it was Emirates. We would have set up differently.
Yeah, the only thing I would say on that, is the goal we conceded is, but that's on a set piece. I do agree. When you go for, when I don't mean go for it, that corner. There was, everyone went up for that corner, and no one was disciplined to hold. Just there should be one or two there disciplined to hold back, and that's how we conceded the goal. But in open play, we should be more of an attacking threat than what we were yesterday. I just felt, it felt to me that we were playing Man United on their reputation of the past, rather than the quality of their team that they've got at the present moment. So, that's what I feel on that one. There's obviously a massive rift between the coach and the player. What I will say, I must admit, Ozil's not been at his best.
Has he even played though?
And this is what worries me, what upsets me about it, is that the manager's so fixed on not playing, or not giving him any chance at all, that he's now completely ignoring him. I was talking to someone yesterday who watches them train, and he says that in training he's been absolutely phenomenal. He's really worked really hard. But when a coach doesn't want to pick you, and of course he's going to get frustrated. To be honest with you, there are far worse players in that midfield than he is at the moment. They're not doing the bit, and they're getting away with it. So he's not the Mesut Ozil he was in his Real Madrid days. I agree, but I think maybe last night he could have done. He might have opened something up there. Because I think he
would have.
But I don't know about you.
I think I would have. Obviously, there's obviously something going on between him and Uno, and hopefully they can sort it out. I would like to have seen him yesterday, but
having said that, he's in the games like these sort of games, he doesn't really normally perform, does he, in away games?
Well,
but this wasn't a side. This is not a side that I would say
we're fighting off.
Before, and I think maybe last night
would have been perfect for him, possibly.
I personally would have liked to seen him play with Ceballos, like
Danny,
because I remember when he did play, and he was when he was playing with Cazorla that time. Them two,
Santi, well,
they
amazing.
two were, and I think Ceballos is very similar to me to Santi Cazorla.
You think so?
Yeah, in a lot of ways, yeah. And I think them two, it would have been nice to see if they could get a run to play together in certain games. But obviously, the coach doesn't fancy him. But then the coach thinks Granit Xhaka is captain material. So
well,
I'm not.
That's a coach's choice, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think he's not the player he was.
He's not the player he was. Of course not.
I still feel that he's better than what some of the players we have got in that midfield.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I'd like to see him play, but it's obviously down to the coach. But hopefully he will get some game time soon and prove his worth.
I think with him and the coach now, I think it's got to a point where he's just not going to pick him anymore, and because of his, they just don't get on at all. So I think they just want him to. They're going to offload him in January. I think he'll be offloaded in January.
In January, you think so?
Yeah, I do. I don't think there's any future for him now.
I don't know about that.
And I think what he's doing there. I think what Emery is actually doing is just getting him so fed up that he's not picking him that eventually Ozil will just say, "Oh, I'll take a cut in money and go." That's what I think is going on. Yeah, definitely.
Oof, I hope that's not true. I hope that's not true.
Well, hopefully one day that rivalry will come back again, but it's a long way off. It's the great battles we've had with United, the great battles we've had with United over the years.
Fantastic.
I mean, you've got
the great battles with the cheats. Vieira, Patrick the legend, Keane the cheat, Ferguson the cheat, Solskjaer the cheat,
Ferdinand Vidic,
Rio the cheat, Vidic the cheat,
Adams,
Tony
Campbell,
the legend, Sol the legend.
These are all great battles. Martin Keown. These are great battles.
Himself.
But these are always had respect. There was always that great
respect.
Battle and respect.
Was there respect? But was there respect, though, Claude? Was there respect? Was there respect?
I think in deep down there was a lot of respect.
Well,
you listen to Roy Keane.
I don't listen to him.
And
he's a liar. Keane is a liar.
Keane
is a liar. He if he's saying he respected Patrick, how comes he's swearing at him in the tunnel? Is that respect?
But this...
You didn't hear Patrick swear.
This is during the game, but after all is finished, they've got respect for each other.
This was in the tunnel.
Yeah, but that's football. Look, when you're in a battle, and football battle, yeah? No. There's a battle. It's like boxers. They go in the ring.
Boxers are very
different.
They
give it all the talk before the game. They hate each other. Then when the fight finishes, they're all hugging each other. Yeah. It's respect. It's respect.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because the reason why.
The reason why Keane has got a lot of respect for the old Arsenal. Mate.
Of course he has. Oh, of course he has. Of course he has. Of course, because we need his respect, don't we? Of course he has. The thing about it is that you're saying about respect. If you don't respect the team, you respect yourself and you respect your club. Because remember. When they were going, let me finish. When they were going off in a tunnel and Keane was swearing, there were ball boys and ball girls in that tunnel. So for him to be swearing, he's a disgrace to be swearing in front of young children. It wasn't only men, there were young ball boys in there, because I remember I saw the ball boys in there. Can you imagine what the ball boys must have been thinking to see Roy Keane, a massive player, swearing? No. Are you going to condone that?
It's football, for fuck's sake. It's a battle.
Don't swear. Look, you're doing the same thing.
No. It's a battle.
No.
It's a football battle.
So you're going to condone?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, when it's all finished, they've got respect for each other.
No. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I don't know where you're coming from, Ty.
I'm coming from the fact that if you are a big player, you show restraint. So you do not
do you know
abuse.
What? I'd rather have all them old battles, than all this hugging before the game, all this hugging between players. Arsenal, Tottenham, right? Players on the tunnel now hugging each other.
They're made to, right? But they're made to before the game.
No. I'm talking about just before the game. Before you had that real you ain't getting past me. That hard looking attitude.
The nasty cheat for Manchester United. The nasty cheats, Manchester United.
No, both gave it. They both gave frightening looks at each other in the tunnel.
Frightening looks is different.
But all this hugging now, I'd rather have all that battle.
Well,
Get it on the pitch, and then once it's finished, that's it. You have a drink.
No, but
that's how I see football. But if you see,
Claude, that's just not it though. Because if that's I'll give you a tip of the example.
Football's about that. Football's about rivalry. Football's about
and not respect,
passion.
Not respect.
That's what football's all about.
So what about the respect then? Where's the respect then? Where's the respect? You are in the tunnel with ball boys and ball girls. You can't control your mouth to not swear. And you're the captain. He was the captain of his club. No, so it's all right then. You got ball boys, young ball boys. So they don't matter then. They don't matter. Don't they matter?
Listen. You've got kids at football games. Got kids at football games and people are swearing around them.
That's different.
Right? No, it's not. It's football. It's football, for Christ's sake.
Look at you. Look at what are you getting mad for? Look at you. Look at you.
Because you're talking rubbish.
You're talking rubbish because you're condoning Keane's disgraceful
and I'm saying
behaviour.
And it works both ways.
It doesn't work both ways. What did Patrick do? Yeah. What did you hear Patrick do?
Patrick was the one that started it in the tunnel.
Did you hear Patrick swear?
Patrick went up to Gary Neville in the tunnel.
Did you hear Patrick swear? Did you hear Patrick
swear? No, but he went up to Gary Neville in the tunnel.
Did you hear Patrick swear?
I'm losing.
Well, there you go then. There you go then. Because you're saying
Patrick went up to Gary Neville in the first place.
Did he hit Neville?
But he went up to him.
So they're in the tunnels together.
That's why they reacted.
So you're defending Keane now? You're defending him?
No, I don't defend anyone. They both had a row. That's what football's all about. And the moment you lose that passion, I'm giving the game up. The moment you lose the passion, I'm giving up watching it.
You did not hear Patrick swear, and like you said, Graham Poll should have sent Keane off in the tunnel. He should have sent him off because the amount of times he was swearing was more than 10 times. More than 10 times. And it's before the watershed. He's a Keane's disgrace.
Let's have a roundup. Of the
a roundup of the week. It's a fairly good week last week. I mean, we've completed an unbeaten week. I mean, it started off on Tuesday with our men's first team thrashing Nottingham Forest 5-0.
Yeah, that was
a goal for Rob Holding, who was the captain.
Impressive 2 goals from Martinelli.
Absolutely fantastic, and an impressive performance from Kieran. Shame to not see him play against Manchester United, but obviously he wasn't fit enough.
Well.
So I think it is because I don't think the head coach wanted to risk him.
That was a good performance. And then did the under-23s play? And then
on Tuesday, on Tuesday. Then on Thursday, our women crushed Fiorentina women.
4-0, yeah.
2-0. 4-0 in the first leg. 2-0 second leg. Goals from I think it was Vivian. I can't even remember now. Who scored our goals? Oh, Beth. I think Beth scored.
Beth May got one, didn't she?
Yeah, and I think Jordan. I can't remember about that. But
anyway, so
we won that and we got through. And then our under-23s played Liverpool under-23s on
full 90 minutes for Bellerin.
For Hector, yeah. He created assist and a goal for.
No, it's good.
For Larin and Nathan Tormey. He came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2, and then obviously the draw of Manchester United. So.
What about the women on Sunday? Did they win?
Sunday, yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah, won 4-0 against Brighton of Albion. A goal for Jordan.
So they must be top of the league now, are they?
Yeah, we're top of the league, 9 points, and we've got a better goal difference of 2+. So that was good. It should be more than that. So it's not been a bad week. It's just I just think.
And how do you feel we're going to do against Liège on Thursday?
Oh, Liège, yeah. Hopefully home win. What do you reckon?
I'm going to go 3-0.
3-0. Yeah, I'll take that. And then Bournemouth. What do you think about Bournemouth?
Bournemouth, I think will beat Bournemouth. I think Bournemouth, they play open football. I think
they
do.
Beat them. And home, even though they're not playing too bad, at home, Emirates will be a lot different too. What is it? What's their stadium called now?
Anyway, Ty.
They've changed it.
What do we say to the people?
Thank you very much for all your comments and for watching the show. And if you've got any comments, please leave them in the box. Please, I shouldn't have to say this, but I'll say it again, I'll keep on saying it. Please keep the comments clean and please show respect, not disrespect, if that's okay. Thank you.
They're entitled to say what they want.
Yeah, they're entitled to say what they want, as long as they're disrespectful. As long as they're respectful. As long as they're respectful.
Their opinions always count. And,
as long as they're respectful. As long as they're respectful. Please, no insults. Please treat.
I love constructive criticism, and I'll take constructive criticism.
Please treat us the way you like to be treated.
All the best, time. Cheers, mate.
Thank you, cheers.